Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Tessie and I'm going to be talking about something that every baker needs. Whether you're a beginner or you're looking to advance, you just need simple essential tools. You can make do with the things you have around your house to be a baker. So as time goes on, you can keep up to begin to buy essential, that's to buy important gadgets, or if you feel that they're important. But without further ado, let's dive into it. Let's talk about those essential tools that you need. As a baker, we all know that baking is both science and art. The right tools help us create consistency, precision, and most importantly, save time. When you are starting out or working at home in your kitchen, you don't need a whole bakery worth of equipment, but there are definitely some key items that you need in your baking life so life can be easier for you. One, a measuring cup and spoon. This is it. This measuring spoon, you need it so you can have accuracy in your baking. That's when you're measuring your flours, or you can also use it for when you're measuring any liquid. You can see, I don't know if you can see in this one, we have cup and we have it for dry ingredients. So it's very important. And I mentioned again, cup. In this cup, you can still use it for your dry ingredient. At the same time, you can use it for your liquid. It's there. You can see mine says flour, the amount of flour you need, the amount of milk you need. You can still use it. It's very important. While these ones, you can use the small ones for your baking powder, salt, pinch of salt, so on and so forth. If you're serious about baking, get yourself a digital scale. It's very essential and important for you to use it to measure anything you want. It's digital. It's very important because digital skills are very accurate. Then you need a mixing bowl. You're going to need them, either bigger size, small size, depends on what you want. We have stainless, we have steel one or glass. Then we have the durable plastic one. That's very easy to clean. You can use dishwasher or you can use your hand to clean them. And mixing will help you for tough dough. Like when you want to bake your bread, you can use the standard mixing one. Then when you want to whisk egg, like for when you want to do sweet marange, you need a mixing to mix very well. And it's very important to get a non-slippery mixing bowl that can be good for your microwave and that can be dishwasher saver. Then the third one is a standing mixer or a hand mixer. Hand mixer, it's very important for every beginner because there are stuff you need to mix that, for example, if you want to mix sweet meringue, you need to whisk the egg for a long time. So you need hand mixer. You can't use your hand. Then while the standing one, I suggest that it's for more professional type. Maybe you want to mix bread dough and something like that. So you can go for a standard mixer. Both mixer are going to speed up your process and ensure that your batter are evenly mixed, which is the key you need in consistency. Then the fourth thing you need is spatula and whisk. You need them, is very essential. Spatula, you need it because it helps your everyday life to be easy. Even when I'm not baking in my kitchen, I use them because it makes life easy for everyone. Spatula are perfect for scraping down the sides of bowl and folding in delicate ingredients without deflating the batter. Moving on to baking pans and baking trays, the first thing you will need is a solid set of baking trays. Preferable the half tray because these ones are very versatile and can be used for cookies. It can be used for roasting vegetables or even as base for cake. I also recommend you investing in baking pans like a square one, the red one, the round one, the loaf one, depends on what you need. Here is one thing you might not think about is oven thermometer. It's very important. Do you know that most ovens are often off by 10 to 20 degree. Even a few degree can affect how your baked goods turn out. A simple oven thermometer will give you more control over your baking, ensuring your cake don't burn or underbake. There you go. Moving on. The next thing you need is a cooling rack. A cooling rack is very important and very essential for your baking because it helps all your baking to cool down. Whenever you make your cookies, your cake, when you put them on top of a cooling rack, it gives them make them cool down evenly. It will make your cake not to go soggy. It will make your cookies not to continue to cook on a hot pan. So cooling rack also help them maintain that crispiness and shape you worked for so hard. So optional but useful tools. Now let's talk about a few tools that are not absolutely necessary but are super helpful once you are more established or want to take your baking to the next level. If you plan to make pie, cookies, pastry, or roll-out fondant, and rolling pin is going to be a must-have. I love the traditional wooden rolling pin, but this one, it's okay. And if you lack space, you need space, you can use the plastic rolling pin to roll out anything you want. That's your choice, but that's a good one. Next is a pastry brush. It's great for glazing your baked goods or brushing butter on your pastries. It's a small tool, but it's super useful. If you want to make your baked goods look extra professional, then go for pastry brush. In conclusion, these tools, as I've mentioned before, are fundamental for a successful baking experience without having to spend tons of money. Starting with these baking tools will set you up for success in the kitchen. And as your baking skills grow, you can add more tools, more special tools. If you are just starting out, hope this gives you some clarity on what you really need. And remember, don't let fancy gadgets distract you from the real magic, your baking skill. So once again, thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe for more baking tips and tutorial. If you have any favorite baking tools or question, drop them in the comments. And yes, if you have question, drop them in the comment and I'll come answering you, giving you solution to everything. Anyway, have a lovely weekend. See you next time. Bye. Happy baking.